Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elia and today I thought I would do just a quick get ready with me fall look, everyday makeup look. I basically wear the same makeup every day. I like to keep my makeup looks pretty fast and just kind of like an everyday thing because I'm always on the go. Let's get started. So I've already moisturized and prepped my face, but I just wanted to show you guys quickly what I use every single day before my makeup, or even if I'm not wearing makeup, I still wear this. So I'll basically start with my mom's Rejuvenating Facelift Moisturizer. She does sell it on her website. It's 25 bucks for like a big one. This is like a small testing one, but I love this stuff. It's amazing. It has acai, the pescoite, coconut oil. Like, it just has so many great components that I love. And my mom makes it, which is crazy. I'm so proud of her because she started her natural soap company about like 2 years ago, and she's just been growing ever since. So I'm super happy to like help her and promote her products because I legit love this stuff, and everyone I've given to like as a gift or like have sold it to, they love it as well, and they always come back. So sorry, little self promo for my mom, but I use this, and then I also use the Origins Ginseng moisturizer. I love this stuff. It's like a great boost of vitamin C every single day. It just like, especially when I wake up, I love like the refreshing feeling. And then of course, no matter what, I wear sunscreen. Sunscreen is so important. Like, I can't even tell you guys. I hope you guys are wearing sunscreen. I love the SkinCeuticals Physical Fusion UV Defense with broad spectrum SPF 50. Okay, so I am a huge sunscreen person. I've always been a sunscreen person, especially living in Sun City, aka El Paso. You know, there's just so much sun. There's just so much, like, you definitely have to protect your skin from the sun, and I make everyone I know wear it, or I tell them about it. My mom also has a natural SPF that she sells, so I use hers for my body, and then I use this specifically for my face. And this one you can order online, but I get mine at Southwest Plastic Surgery when I go in for my facials. Usually get one like once every other month, I would say, but I do use this every day, and it's also water resistant. So just so you guys know, don't forget your sunscreen. So for my primer, I use the Benefit Cosmetics Pore Professional. I love this stuff. It's amazing. It's a little pricier than I wish, but it's pretty good. I feel like it's a go-to, and it's like never let me down. And I've tried other primers in the past, and they work fine, but I feel like Benefit like always does a great job with it. So I always start off with some primer for the face. This keeps it super moisturizing, especially here in El Paso. Like, it doesn't get super cold, but it's super, super dry. So definitely very helpful. Next, for my foundation, I'm gonna use the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. Before this, I was wearing a lot of Dior foundations, which I still love. And then for some reason, I just was like, I need to change it up. I need to try something different. And I saw Tati, who's like a YouTube beauty guru here, try this. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it out. I love it. You guys, I love it. So it is full coverage. I like full coverage. I don't have terrible skin, but I don't know, I just like how this one finishes it off. And it also has hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is basically like full moisture for your skin. It's amazing. If you don't know about it, you need to learn about it. It's amazing. So I am wearing a self tanner right now, so that's why my face is probably a different color from my neck and the rest of my body. And you're gonna be like, wow, she's really white. And then she puts this on and she's not very light. And I'm gonna be using this brush I got from Sephora. It's called the Slanted Buffing Brush, number 88. Now, I never really invested into brushes until this one. And I'm not gonna lie, I love this one. You know, the people at Sephora pretty much got me, and they were just like, this is like, I kind of asked like, you know, is it worth it? Let me work it, because I've been using a beauty blender. And I do like the beauty blender, but I just feel like sometimes it leaves me a little patchy. And so I just wanted to try something different, you know? And I started using this, and I just love how quickly the foundation is like spread on. I'm probably doing this all wrong, okay guys? I'm not a beauty guru yet. So I just learn on YouTube everything that I've done so far. And like a little goes a long way, and I'm totally about that because I think this was $33 and I got it like 2.5 months ago and it's still pretty full, and I wear makeup almost every day. I try to take breaks, but most of the time I just have gigs on the weekends and things to do, places to see. Also, I just like wearing makeup. I don't know, not everyone feels that way, but like there's something empowering about makeup, and especially just like trying new things and new products and being experimental. I just enjoy it. Okay, so for my concealer, I just use the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I think this was like $4 at Target, which is amazing. I really like e.l.f. Cosmetics. Like a lot of the stuff I've used from their, company really works nicely. Next, I get my beauty blender, and then I use my Good Morning Kiss spray. It's the Rose Water Toner. I love this stuff. I love the whole line. I've also used the rose oil on my face. It's amazing. So if you don't know Good Morning Kiss, they're a local brand here in El Paso, Texas, but they ship everywhere and their stuff is so good. I love it. I'm really big into supporting local and like trying out new things and like supporting natural things as well. I just love supporting local companies, especially when they have great ethics and you meet the owners and you know them and you know they put so much hard work. So anyway, so I usually just spray my beauty blender with the Rose Water Toner. I also use this in my skincare routine, but that'll be a different video. And then I just start to press it in. Great, once I get that all blended in, I go in with my original formula Airspun Loose Face Powder. I love this stuff. I've tried so many different loose powders, and this one is like $5 at Walgreens or Target and like you can basically find it anywhere on Amazon as well. I'll link that, like everything will be linked down below, but I like to use a mix of, I guess, like higher brand makeup and then also drugstore because, like, I'm a working woman. Gotta save these coins. So I'll just press that in, kind of like a light layer. If I'm really trying to go hardcore, then I'll like bake, but I don't really do that like on a daily basis. So next I go in with my pencil liner for my eyebrows. I use an e.l.f. Cosmetics one. It's the Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I like it because it's $3. And that's, my thing with pencils for the brows is I'm like, they run out so fast. I think it's definitely worth more getting like the little pods, like Anastasia has one. I love the Anastasia brow ones too, but sometimes I'm like, I just don't want to spend $20 on that. I'm using a darker one because my lighter one ran out. So I'm going very light. I already have, like thickish, I have thick hair in general, but I kind of have thick brows. But I'd still like to like fill them in and give them a little more shape. Especially because I feel like it balances out my face when I put on like liner and all that, so. I've always wanted to learn how to like do the intense cool brows that everyone does, but I really don't know how. And I know everyone says like, make them sisters, not cousins, or make them twins, but honestly, half the time I'm like, whoa, I made that one too thick. And the only time I realize is like when I'm like filming and then I like watch the video back and I'm like, why is that brow so thick and the other one is not. So, bronzer, my fave, the go-to, I'm sure you've heard of this, is the Hoola from Benefit. It's just the perfect shade. I feel like I'm sun-kissed. I feel like it's not too dark, it's not too light. I am tan again like the rest of my body right now, so then I can like go a little ham with the bronzer. Sometimes I go too ham, but I'm okay with it, you know? If anyone wants to give me makeup lessons, then they can comment below. Or we could do a collab video. That'd be fun. I love getting my makeup done, but I don't know why I usually like when I do my own makeup, just because I know what I like. Not to shame like anyone that's done my makeup, because they always do amazing, and like I'm always like, oh wow, that's like how you're supposed to do it. But for some reason I'm just like, but let me tweak these things. I'm not a perfectionist, but maybe I am. Okay, so for blush, I got this like gift set for my birthday from a friend, and it basically came with 3 pieces. It came with a blush, a bronzer and a shimmer, and then like an eyeshadow palette, which is perfect for the holidays. And I've actually used them like every day. They probably have them like in Sephora and Ulta right now as like the gift deals, which I always feel like are the best deals because you get so much for such a good price. So I'm gonna go in with this lighter one in the corner. Just lightly dab. Lightly dab. And then I'm gonna take just a little bit of the darker one. Just a touch. Because I feel like blush is the first to fall, and I'm okay with putting a little extra so that it stays. It's from the Too Faced collection that I got. I'm gonna take this little shimmer. I've obviously been using it because it's dirty. And shimmer myself up. I like a lot of shimmer. I'm here for it. Shimmer me up, baby. I like the nose, I like the cheeks. I like it. I'm here for it. It's very light, but it's a good light. It's good. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Huda Nude Beauty palette. I love this palette so much, you guys. Like, it is my ride or die. But I'm not gonna lie, I do also like the Mercury Retrograde one. We're gonna use a little bit of both, so you can, you know, choose a variety of colors. Okay, so we'll start with the Nude Huda Beauty palette. Honestly, I just use a brush that I found in my mom's room. It's called Beauty Now and Next. It's supposed to be a highlighter brush, but I like it for just like an overall brush and a good buffing brush. It's super good for that, honestly. So I'm gonna start with Secret, which is right here. Like, sorry, my palette is dirty. I'm gonna start with the color Secret and just kind of buff it into the crease. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of Tickle right here. I know people like take different brushes for different things, and that's great, but I just don't. But I love watching beauty tutorials because I appreciate them a lot. Right there, so I kind of bring it into the inner quarter as well. So I'm gonna take this Jaclyn Hill and Morphe brush. It's JH40. So I like this tip, and I'm gonna dip into Spanked. It's a nice name. This little reddish pink one. And I'm just gonna kind of lightly put it into the crease to get that definition. Then I'll take this brush again and just kind of blend it, buff it back in. I like how I said I was doing a neutral look, but this is definitely like a very fall look for me. Like, again, I'm extra like avocado. I always think like I'm gonna do like a chill makeup look, and then it's literally like lashes, eyeliner, all of the things. So this is chill. I just like getting ready. I don't know why. I just do it. I do it fast, so it's not like a hassle for me. So if you like getting ready, then give this video a thumbs up. Because I do. And if you don't, still give this video a thumbs up. Oh, and then I'm gonna take the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush JH42, which is like a very slim tip. I'm gonna take that color Spank, the same one I just used, and then put it under my eye. As like a little definition. Here we go. So I do love this palette because it has like the very super sparkly pieces in it. As you can see, I've totally destroyed this palette. I really like using Excite and Infatuated, especially for like my nights out, for all my presentations, for Christmas parties. It just like, it's glitter. I use my finger and I put it right on and it stays on. It stays on, which is crazy. Actually, I think I'm gonna use that today. So I just take my finger, put some on, and then it's kind of hard with nails. I just kind of brush it on. It doesn't have to be too perfect because I'm gonna kind of go over it with eyeliner and then blend a little more. Then I'll do the other eye. Okay, so maybe this is gonna be like a glam get ready with me. Because I don't think people would wear this every day. I also don't like work in an office. I work at a studio and I perform, and so like I feel like everything that I do, like this is fine, even if it's a little extra. So you know, you can kind of like just figure out what works for you. But I just like trying different things, and I'm like, I don't really need an occasion to do things. So people always ask me like, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm here. I know that's dumb, but I just like dressing up once again. Okay, so then I'm gonna go back in, grab a little bit of Tickle again, and just kind of like blend it out so it's not as crazy. And then I'm gonna take my Morphe brush from Jaclyn Hill again, but this is the JH39, and it's got like a rounder tip. And I go in with Bare, which is just like a plain white, I guess, and I kind of just go under the brow bone so that I can just kind of highlight that. Hey, highlight it and just fix a little bit up here. Again, I'm not a beauty expert. I just like to play with makeup and see what happens. So now I'm gonna do my mascara, and I love, love, love the Lancome primer for your eyelashes. This stuff is gold. It literally transforms the lashes, and it's expensive. It's definitely like pricey, but I think it's worth it, especially if you don't have eyelash extensions or you're not even wearing lashes, because I feel like it preps them so nicely. When I just wear mascara alone, I don't know, I feel like it just gets clumpy and it's not as like long and smooth as I'd like it to be. So I always, always, always plump. I always plump my lashes with this. It's amazing. And for mascara, I'm gonna use the Lancome Hypnose Drama. I really like this one because it's long, it's not clumpy, but it's thick and it's dark, and I like that. I like experimenting with mascaras. I really like Lancome, to be honest. I feel like I'd have to really think about like what my favorite of all time is. But this one has been working pretty well for me, so I'm okay with it. Usually when I'm getting ready, I'm like vocalizing because I usually vocalize in the shower or like while I'm getting ready, like doing my makeup or my hair, just because I like to multitask in that sense. And my vocalization, sometimes it's like 15 minutes, sometimes it's 30 minutes. So it depends. Sometimes I'm like vocalizing in the car on the way to the gig, but I'm always at some point vocalizing throughout the day. Because if you guys don't know, I am a singer and songwriter, and I just released my latest song, With You. And I have a couple of new songs that I released this year in 2019, so you guys can go check that out on Spotify and on iTunes and wherever you listen to music. I even have my music videos here on YouTube, so you can check those out in the cards or in the links below. But yeah, every day, I basically sing every day. If I'm not recording something, I'm at the studio. If I'm not like freelancing, if I'm not performing, like I'm always singing. So I just always like to be warmed up. It's just part of like my daily routine. So usually when I'm getting ready is the best time to do that. So I'm gonna take my Sephora eyeliner. This stuff is $12. I've been using it for years. It's pretty much the best eyeliner for me that I've used in forever. I mean, mind you, I used to use like a brush. Remember when that was a thing? I don't do that anymore. It's just like quick and easy, and I just brush it on, can fix it. Sometimes I make my liner too long, but you know what? We're working with it. So hopefully I don't do that today. I'm definitely like a winged liner girl. I always have been. At least I have been for at least like the past 8-9 years. Probably the past 10 years I've been wearing wing liner. Now I'm gonna go in with my liquefied matte longwear lipstick. It's by Too Faced. I swear by this stuff. It's like the perfect nude for me. And it's the shade Cool Girl. I love it. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna do lashes. I'm gonna use this strip lash adhesive with biotin and blueberry latex free from Lash Couture, and that's where my lashes are from. Honestly, like I don't have a favorite brand with lashes. I just kind of go to Walgreens and just see what I'm feeling that day, but I do like a dramatic look. Obviously, I love lashes. I recently started wearing them a lot more, especially like for videos and things like that, because I'm like, oh, that looks so nice. That looks so cute. So, you know, if you're just going to school or work, put on those lashes, girl. Like, it's like an extra kick. I don't know what it is. And I like that at the end of the day, they come off really nicely. Like, I'm not tugging at my eyeballs, because then my mom would like totally scream at me. Anyway, so I just put a little bit on the strip. I used to not be able to put on lashes. I used to make my roommate Koshea do them for me like literally every time we went out. It was so funny. But one day I was just like, I'm gonna learn. And I just stuck them on my face, a little lint. There we go. And that's my makeup. That typically takes me about like 20 minutes. Obviously right now I'm like filming and talking and like taking my time, but if I'm in a rush, I'm like, it's like, I just kind of do whatever I'm feeling, and it's just like a quick thing put together, and I look put together more than I am. But now I'm gonna do my hair. We're on day 2 of my hair, so usually on day 2, after I've like worked out and everything, I like to just kind of retouch it up a little bit, especially if I'm doing a video. If I'm not doing a video or I'm not leaving my house, then I'll just kind of like put it in a bun. But today we're gonna retouch it, so let's do it. Okay, so now we're gonna do my hair. Definitely, I first start off with the dry shampoo. I talked about this in my Vlogmas, the first one that I posted. It's the R&Co dry shampoo. They sent it to me a couple weeks ago. I love it. Like the first time I had used it was actually on camera, and I was like, well, try this out. I love it. I love the smell. I love how potent it is, if that makes sense. Like, and it doesn't leave a white residue. So definitely loving the R&Co. Makes everything so much nicer. And then I also use their dry volume spray from R&Co. So Everything will be linked down below. The cool thing about their products is they are paraben and sulfate free. They're mineral oil free, they're cruelty and gluten free, and they're vegan, and they have UV protection. So all of these things are super important and amazing, especially that they're cruelty and vegan free, or cruelty and gluten free and vegan. That's really cool. But the UV protection, again, we're talking about the sun. We're protecting from the sun. The sun is the devil, okay? So just so you guys know. I spray it on before, so I'll kind of make sure that's deep in my hair for a good look. It's already like super voluminous. Then I'll take my Hot Tools Professional. I use a 1 1/4 inch barrel. I feel like any bigger than that, then it's like very loose curls. And since my hair does hold the curls, it doesn't hold them super tight, but I don't like them super tight. So this is like, I feel like the perfect size for me. 1.25, 1 1/4. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so my camera's gonna die, so hopefully I get to film all of this. But I usually just take like pieces, like random pieces, not too perfect. Especially if it's just like day to day, like I'm just like, cool, we got this. Even as it is, I wouldn't be upset with it. I just like to retouch it. I'm getting my hair done next week and I'm so excited. I'm gonna bring you guys along so you can kind of see how Samantha, my hairdresser, does my hair. She does such a good job. I love everything she does. So she is here in El Paso, Texas. So if you're here in El Paso, Texas, it's Samantha at Your New Image is her Instagram, and she's amazing. Especially, I mean, she's great in all aspects, but especially when it comes to blondes, she's the one. Okay, so then I can just kind of like run my fingers through my hair. That's another thing I like about this product that I've been using, like these dry shampoos, is that I can still run my fingers through my hair and then it's not like disgusting. Then I'll usually give it a flip. Flip back. And fix it up. And there we have it. That is basically what I do every single day to get ready. If I'm not washing my hair, then I'm just using a lot of dry shampoo and getting it together. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me. If you have any questions or any tips or tricks, leave them in the comments down below. Also give this video a thumbs up because it helps my channel so much. And don't forget to like and subscribe this video. I will see you guys soon. I love you and thanks for watching.